So I never thought one of my cars would try to kill me, but if one of them tried to kill me, I would have thought it had been the 78 Ford Bronco, because back in 1990, when I daily drove a 73 Ford Ranger XLT, I lost my brakes driving through Latrobe, Pennsylvania, where I went to college. And let's just say I kept my wits about me, but barely avoided catastrophe. Uh, Now the Bronco does pretty well, and I don't want to jinx it. Now this yesterday tried to get me, but good. I was driving around the neighborhood after picking it up, and I wanted to give it a little bit of a test after filming a video, see how much drain I lost from my battery. And everything was going okay, driving through the neighborhood, decent speeds, nothing fast. And then I decided to take it out on the road. And I live in Western Pennsylvania. There's hills everywhere. So I'm going down a hill, and I went to apply the brakes, and they went to the floor. So I thought I would only ever live through one time of losing my brakes on a vehicle, let alone a second time 34 years later. And who would have thought a 57 Chrysler would, have murderous intentions? I don't know if it has murderous intentions, but it does have bad brakes. So today I went up, saw my friend who's a mechanic and is questioning his friendship probably with me with this thing. I ordered a full brake rebuild kit. It's 4-wheel drum brakes, power brakes. I had to get new lines, new new shoes for the thing, and new the wheel cylinders. And so it looks like I have everything. There's a company called Cantor Auto, not sponsored, but they've kind of been the go-to people for these for years. And luckily they had everything. Also a new master cylinder. Now there's this accordion thing and like brake booster. I don't know what that is, and hopefully that's not the problem, because if that's the problem, I am 100% in trouble trying to get this thing ready for Carlisle. So I think I'm gonna have to scrap the idea of getting the paint done on this thing prior to Carlisle. Not a big deal. That way it'll look better, and I'll have a little bit more time for when I want to take this thing out to Hershey in October. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take my time and try to get a few things. I'll get the carpet, but then I can take my time with the carpet, getting it in, take my time with the rubber seals, take my time with the door frames and the rubber seals, and a little bit of under hood detailing on here. Also, but before I get to Carlisle, I am ordering a set of radial tires from Coker for this because I'm just not doing these bias plies. And if younger viewers, heck, people my age in their early 50s probably never drove on bias ply tires, but they're very comfortable. However, they're also very apt to wander. If you corner in one, it'll squeal. I've always described it as trying to play basketball in flip-flop sandals. If you want to go this way, but your flip-flop sandal wants to go another way, and it's not, so your balance of weight is going somewhere that you didn't intend. So if that makes any sense. But they do have nice wide white wall radial tires for this. So I'm gonna order a set of those. They're not too bad, and that way I'll have these for I'm not gonna have these, I'm just gonna get rid of these. But I went a little safer, and that's an upgrade. They don't ever dock you for that at like Hershey or any of the big shows, because they know that's a good safety upgrade. So anyway, good news is I'm not dead. Bad news is I can't drive this because I was able to get it back in the garage, no problem. But if you ever see my driveway, there's my hill, and it goes way down. So as hills do. So anyhow, and by the way, I used to pride myself on a really, really spotless, clean, brand new looking driveway. And I'll do that. I can pressure wash all this stuff off, treat it, it'll look beautiful. But right now I can identify the car by the puddle. That was the red Toyota Celica when the one brake line went. That's the red Toyota Celica when the other side brake line went. And so That's up in a garage up in Greensburg, getting ready for a massive overhaul of the brake system, the suspension system, and that's enough. That's a lot of work, but they're putting all the parts together for me, which is a little thing in and of itself. This thing can't get to the shop for 2 weeks. He's gonna make a special day where he can block it off for me and have the car in there. But what I had to do is had to order all the parts. So we're not saying, hey, that's what you need. We're gonna have to wait another week. So I had to order all that stuff. So if I didn't need all of it, I'm putting it all on, because I don't believe in like replacing one brake line and then the next week the other one goes, because that is the result of not doing that. So anyway, this has been a fun day, fun couple days. I really questioned keeping this car, but it's a cool car. Love it. You know, you drive through the neighborhood and, you know, people out for walks yell, hey, cool car, I love that thing. And it is fun. It's like, I don't know, it's like something from Disney World, something actually from Cars, you know, with the big scallops on the back. But anyway, so I'll get this ready to go. And who would have thunk it? My 78 Bronco is not the least reliable vehicle in my stable. It's actually pretty good. It's more reliable than my Celica, my red Celica. So, and it's definitely more reliable than this, but we'll get it. It takes a while. Processing a car, getting a car ready to, you know, drive that hasn't been driven a ton, it happens. Things like that happen, and you have to have patience. You have to have a good mechanic, and you have to have a lot of luck on your side. So luckily, I have all three of those. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe. You know, I'm gonna pop the top off of this, go out for a drive, and have a little bit of fun. And you know, that's what it's about. It's a nice night and perfect night to drive something. Take care.